Mic check. Checking my mic. All right. Hello and welcome to PRA iRacing. My name is Phoenix, otherwise known as Justin May. I am your host, and tonight we have the Asphalt Assault Series at Lanier National Raceway. We're getting ready for qualifying here in just a moment. This is week 7 of 8. So we have this race and one more race to go. And let's check out. This is our race tonight. It's the Lanier National Speedway. Here's your point standings, the top 12 for tonight's race. Thomas Coonan takes the lead in the points after Corey Lyles does not make the race last week. Cody Atkins in 3rd, Alan Dice 4th, Dallas Sullivan 5th, Roger Saucier 6th. I asked him how to pronounce his name. Cameron Albertson 7th, Jake Handlevick is in 8th, Rodney Roberts is 9th, Trevor Gill is in 10th, Cody Johnson, who will be in the booth with me some tonight, is in 11th, and Christopher Mullins, who is the most recent winner of the SimPulse Legacy Truck Series on Friday night. He rounds out your top 12 at 134 points. And so if anybody missed that broadcast, it's on FTN, Fireball Talks NASCAR. Search that on YouTube and you will see one of his most recent live streams. It's the PRA SimPulse Legacy Truck Series. It happens on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. They had the Daytona 250, and there was a crazy crash on the final lap that led to Christopher Mullins getting his first PRA victory. So congratulations to him. He locks himself into the playoffs for that series. And tonight, we're going to watch Thomas Coonan, Michael Peterson, Alan Dice, Dallas Sullivan, Rodney Roberts, and several of the others. They're going to duke it out tonight. We're going to see who has what it takes to win here at Lanier Speedway. A little history about the track. Lanier was opened in 1982, and 5 years later, after it was opened, it was a dirt track, but 5 years later, it was paved, and that is the version of the track you see here on iRacing. This track has not been in use as a racetrack for stock car racing since 2011. So it's a good thing that we have it here on iRacing to kind of go back into memory lane. This track is in Georgia. I've never been there, so I really don't know anything about it other than what I've read. But people like Dale Earnhardt, Darrell Waltrip, Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, and others have raced at this track. So there's been a pretty prestigious lineup that has raced here in the past. And they held NASCAR Busch Grand National Series from 1988 to 1992, as well as ARCA. So there's been some history at this place. Unfortunately, now it's not really a racetrack for stock car racing. They've turned it into basically a go-kart track. So, I mean, it'd be kind of cool to go there now and race on it as a go-kart, and just remember that you've been on the same track as some of the NASCAR legends. Right now, we're on board with Jake Handlevick.
Alrighty.
Doing his qualifying.
Going to run through a few things here now that most people have qualified. We're going to listen to Cody
Johnson as he goes over the rules for tonight.
First and foremost, absolutely zero toxicity. I'm not putting up with it tonight. I will call you out for it, and then I will mute you to everybody or boot you from the server. Whatever I need to do. Blue flag rules, because we're probably going to have some people that end up a lap down here. If you are battling for position, you don't need to move out of the way of the leaders. But if you are already a lap down, get out of the leaders' way. Let them by. Let them race for position. We do have a lucky dog, so race for that first car lap down spot. And when a caution comes out, you'll get your lap back. Sorry, I had to cough there for a second. Something I saw a lot in practice that I want to bring up is when you're exiting the pits, please try and stay under that yellow line until you're coming off at 2. That way you're not coming out in front of somebody and causing a big mess. It's like I said, thought a lot in practice. It wasn't really a huge issue. There was only a couple little incidents from it, but we don't want to do it in the race. You get 1 fast repair and unlimited set of tires. I recommend that you use all the tires you can and don't use the fast repairs. Everybody will qualify tonight, so that 4 to the feature really shouldn't scare you that much. There is points paid for the heat races, but you will all make it to the feature, so don't pull a dumb move. It's not worth it. You'll probably hear from me a lot, letting you know who did what. If you end up with faults, if you've read our rules, we have a fault system. So your first fault, it's just hey, you messed up, here it is. Your second fault, you'll get put to the end of the line. Third fault, you'll get parked for the race. I'll be in charge of all that, letting you know what's going on. We're pretty fair about things. If it's a racing incident, you're not going to get a fault for it. Phoenix, I don't remember what all you tell people, so I'm kind of out of it at that.
I think you've covered basically everything. I'll just reiterate the fact that we will not tolerate toxicity at all. If someone wrecks you, just mute your mic. Cuss at them with your mic muted. That's my advice. Because if you do it in the sim, there's going to be 0 tolerance. You'll be booted or muted, whatever we decide. So if you have a problem with another driver, take it up with the officials after the race. Not during the race. We're usually here for hours after the race, reviewing footage and watching replays, etc. And so if you need to talk to us after the race, we're here. But absolutely don't be calling out other drivers. Don't be doing it. The reason we do it this way is because there's a lot of people who want to just have a free environment to race in with 0 toxicity and have fun. iRacing has enough toxicity in the official races. We don't need them here in our league races. So that's all I got to say.
Sounds good.
One other thing, we did vote on clearing blacks for speeding in pit road. Unfortunately, iRace Control does not tell me what black flag that you have, so we will not be doing that because I'm not going to go strictly based off the honor system. I don't trust any of you people. So don't speed in the pits and expect to get your black flag cleared. It's not going to happen.
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah, and like Thomas said, there's a truck race and stuff. It's in the Discord. Go to the Discord, look for it. The Impulse Legacy Truck Series, blah, 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 blah. All right, Thomas, you get an EOL for the plug now.
Yeah, I'll look into that.
I already plugged it on the YouTube stream, bud.
No, EOL, please. No more bad luck, please. No. No bad luck, please. What's he crying about?
No more bad luck. He's saying no more bad luck.
Oh, that's okay. My bad.
Yeah. At first I thought he was saying no more bed bugs.
I thought he was just crying. You have no idea how hard I've been trying to get one of these wins.
Well, you guys have less than 1 minute to go before the heat races start, so get prepared, get ready. Cody, if you have any last words, go ahead.
Be smart. Have some fun. It's gonna be a long race. So if you do have to pit and you end up going a lap down, you're probably gonna get it back if you're smart. Remember, ARCA braking is going to be a big issue. This track does like to get blocked up. So if you see smoke in front of you, that does not mean put your foot to the floor. You will gain a lot more spots by surviving than you will by driving through the wreck.
Yep.
All right. Looks like it's time for heat number 1. Let's see who is going to be involved in heat number 1. We have Thomas Coonan, Nolan Hodson, Dallas Sullivan, Cody Atkins, Jake Handlevick, Cameron Albertson, Joey Kuba, and Alan Dice. And I have below here in the booth with me. What's up, Cody Johnson?
Howdy, howdy.
How
are we all doing tonight?
Oh, we're doing well, man. I'm prepared for some awesome short track racing. It looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 9 in this race. 9 in this heat.
Yeah, it's looking like it should line up 9 and 8. So we got a pretty good field of cars tonight.
Yep, doing well. We do miss the people that couldn't make it tonight, so we wish you all well that had to take help with
I really just joined in to hear previous talks.
Well,
Real excited about that.
I kind of already went over some of it. This track was built in 1982. I need to change that camera angle because it's looking right at out the bumper of the pace car, and it shows nothing when it does that. 1 second. There we go. Green flag is underway. Thomas Coonan takes him to the green. We'll get some of those facts here once the race kind of cools off a little bit. Right now, we're on the green flag lap. We're coming around for lap number 2 with Thomas Coonan on the point. Who is your pick to win tonight's race below?
You know, as much as I would like to see Thomas get one, because he has had some really bad luck, in all honesty, I'm liking Alan Dice tonight. He's been pretty consistent when he's here. I think he's got a shot, because if Thomas's luck doesn't change, he's got a shot.
Absolutely. And I think from practice we'll see.
We got a wreck in the back.
Yep, right. It's Jake
Ravensbreaker's around.
And Cody Linscott. Let's turn off the director mode and let's see what's taking place here. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to change it over to a good camera that we can see everything. And we're going to watch this in slow motion. Oh, okay. Let's pause that. I just seen it. So it looks like Jake Handlevick and, well, it looks like Alan Dice came down. He was up on the middle dotted line, and he's coming down, and he gets right into Jake Handlevick, who was there. Jake did not move off his line. Alan came down on him, and then when he got spun to the left, the 81 of Cody Atkins was there to finish him off, and then he spun out right in front of the 8, and the 8 made contact with his side. So, really, not really a fault. I'm not going to give a fault to that one, but it's your call. You're the one doing the faults tonight, so.
Yeah, no, that's just nature of short track racing right there. Jake was coming up off the corner of that natural line, and Alan was up in the loose stuff. It's no fault there, just unfortunate that it happened to both of them. Especially after I just said that Alan was my pick tonight. Now he's got some damage here in this heat race.
I just went ahead and typed it.
I did too.
I didn't see it because I can't see the chat, but I have it hidden.
Yeah, no, I got it. I'll take care of it.
Cool. Here we go. Going to go green flag racing again. Restart number 1. Thomas Coonan on the point. We got some close racing for second place between Dallas Sullivan and Nolan Hodgson. I like that 693 car. It's got the old school Dale Earnhardt Wrangler paint scheme. Kind of reminds me more, though, of the Ricky Rudd 15.
I can see that.
And we're coming to the checkered flag. Thomas Coonan wins another heat race.
Well, there was a really good battle for that transfer spot. They were side by side for that transfer spot.
So we have
that's just
another incident for Cody Linscott, unfortunately, and it switches to a different session, so I'm not going to be able to watch that replay. Yes, I am.
Yeah, Cody just got a little loose there coming up off the corner,
Yeah,
just trying to get all he could on that last lap.
Yep. He just put his foot on it, that's all. No fault
Cody
there.
Adkins got that final transfer spot on that. They were side by side coming to the line for that one.
Wow. That's awesome. I love short track racing. That's the reason why this was my first venture to iRacing. It was also my first for NR 2003 as well. I did the Monday night triple threat with all short track racing. It's my cup of tea. It looks like Momesh is in here, but he did not qualify. I guess he's spectating.
Hanging out watching him, I guess.
Because my graphics just showed him in last place.
Yeah.
And where I just went in as a spectator, it actually doesn't have me in there like it normally does. So it looks better. Usually shows me hanging out in last, and I'm not really. So, looks like for this one, we got Michael Peterson, who was last week's winner. And the controversy on the last couple laps between you and him. And also the controversy is in second place with Saucier. So this will be interesting.
We'll go ahead and just leave that one. Leave that one there. I'm not gonna. I just said my piece on that one.
Hey, it's all good, man. Short track racing. That's what Denny Hamlin said.
For those at home wondering why I'm not racing tonight, I decided to penalize myself after my actions on the backstretch of the last lap. I didn't think that was very PRA approved, especially for an official, so that's why I'm not racing tonight.
And we are green flag racing with Michael Peterson leading them to the point. Roger Saucier in second.
Looks like Roger missed it, or not Roger, Rum Runner missed a shift there. Rodney, that's who he is. There's too many cars.
Yeah.
Missed a shift there on the start and stacked up that bottom line.
We got some good racing right now for third between Rodney Roberts and Michael Danks, with Max Cost up against the wall. That bumper of Rodney Roberts is beaten all to pieces. He moves up and gives room to Michael Danks for the third spot. He grazes the wall a little bit. These laps are going to go by fast. Michael Danks takes the position away from Rodney Roberts. And so yeah, a little bit of history of this track. It was built in 1982. It was first a dirt track, and then 5 years later, it was paved as a 3/8 mile paved oval, and it was a paved oval until 2011. In that time, NASCAR Busch Series as well as NASCAR ARCA Series. Well, it wasn't the NASCAR ARCA Series back then, my bad. But the ARCA Series and the Busch Series both ran at this track from 1988 to 1992. And the last actual stock car race ran here was in 2011. Now they've repurposed the track. It is a go-kart track now.
Interesting.
Yep, and it's located in Georgia. Riding along board Max Cost. He got us sideways a little bit while we were riding with him. And it's the final lap.
That commentator's curse in full effect for everybody tonight.
2 laps to go. My bad. Yep. Max Cost has fallen down to 6th place. Now he's racing with Trevor Gill, who's on the outside. Rodney Roberts now has the final transfer spot. It is the final lap. Let's take a look at the leaders. And they're coming to the checkered flag. Michael Peterson wins another heat race. Congratulations to him. Doesn't look like anybody crashed going across the line. They
all crashed afterwards.
Yeah, on purpose. All right, B-main time. All the B-main determines is the starting position from 9th on back.
All right, good job in the heat races, everybody. Like I said before, everybody is making the feature tonight, so this is just to determine your starting position. So just be smart out there, and you're going to set yourself up pretty good. You win this, you're going to start 9th, so just be smart.
Good job. Do you have your mic to where it automatically mutes on Discord when you do that?
No, I have a hotkey. I just mute it and then talk.
Gotcha. Yeah, I spent the last half hour before the race just dissecting the history of this track. Racers like Dale Earnhardt, Darrell Waltrip, Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, Michael Waltrip, David Stremme, Bobby Labonte, and a road racer named Andy Lally actually have raced at this track in the past. I researched specifically Dale Earnhardt, and he did not win a race here, ever. So
that's actually pretty surprising.
It's one of the few tracks he didn't win at.
David Stremme actually lives not far from me now.
Oh, that's cool.
I have actually met his father-in-law.
Ah, that's interesting.
And his wife, but I know his father-in-law more.
That's pretty cool. So starting this B main, we have Alan Dice on the pole, Max Cost on the outside, Cameron on 3rd, Trevor Gill 4th, Jake Handlevick 5th, Christopher Mullins 6th, and Cody Linscott, who is new, he's in 7th, and Joey Kuba round out P8. We're going green. Alan Dice takes a good lead going into turn number 1, a comfortable lead.
Max was sleeping on that start there. That allowed Cameron to get up there into 2nd.
Yep.
Really messed up Trevor, though. Trevor gets punted.
Gill and Jake Handlevick. It's hard for me to call them by their real names instead of their Discord
I know.
names. All right, we're going to watch that one back on the live stream while you watch it back to give penalties if needed. Ooh. We're going to ride on board with Jake Handlevick. He gets into the turn and just doesn't brake as hard as Trevor Gill does. Trevor gets on the brakes a lot harder than Jake does, and Jake gets into him. I would have to say that Trevor was slamming on the brakes pretty hard there, but I don't know what you would say to that.
I mean, he was definitely on the brakes hard there, but he was also trying to get down to the bottom. And all in all, a racing deal.
Yeah.
But as the car following, it is your job to race the guy in front of you as clean as possible.
Absolutely. I'm going to ride on board with Christopher Mullins because he was involved in the incident. So let's see what happens here with him. He's going high.
That shot you just showed from Raven was pretty good with Trevor spinning backwards. That was a pretty good angle you got.
Yeah. And it looks like Christopher just got the back of Trevor's car as he was spinning. It gave him a 4X for it. Alright, we're 1 lap to green, so let's get everything back going here. What did you determine for that incident?
We did give 1 fault out of the 37.
Okay.
Like I said, just because while it was just a racing incident, 1 fault's not going to kill Jake. It was his responsibility to get in there cleanly and safely.
Green flag. We're back underway here at Lanier National Speedway. 14 laps to go in this B main race. And Alan Dice has a comfortable lead again with Max Cost and Cameron Albertson side by side for second. And then further on back, we got Cody Linscott, who is sliding
Cody's
sideways.
around.
Commentators curse, nobody gets involved. No caution will come out for that. Unless he can't get it started.
Nope, he's got her back going again. We're good there.
For tonight's race, I turned off the track map because it does kind of take away from the immersion while you're watching the live stream. I have a track map to see over here on my left. That's unfortunate for Cody, but at least it's just the B main. It's not going to hurt points or anything like that. Cody Linscott, I should say. Because there's 3 of you now. We got Cody Linscott, Cody Atkins, and Cody Johnson here in the booth with me. Riding on board with Cameron Albertson right now. Go ahead.
So yeah, I was actually just about to bring up that battle there. That's going to get good here in the final couple laps.
We have 9 laps to go.
I guess we're only,
to the line.
Yeah, we're only about halfway through. I didn't even realize we're only halfway through.
Oh yeah, this track's small. It goes by fast. Sorry for the interruptions over Discord. It's kind of hard to know when you're going to say something.
You're fine. You're fine.
I like that 0 bar sponsored by Max Cost there. It's my favorite candy bar.
One you don't hear about a lot.
Oh yeah, I love it. It into the outside wall really hard. That's going to slow him down.
That might have just settled your top 3 there. It might have opened a door though for Trevor, depending on how much damage Cameron got.
Yeah, and then you got Jake trying to take the 4th spot away from Trevor Gill right here. He's on the inside. Jake Handlevik's a very patient driver. As we've seen, he's already had 1 fault this race, but he is very patient, typically. He's our first and only Grand Slam champion in our PC Wreckfest League. When he came here from the Wreckfest competitive zone, he won 8 championships in his first season with us. That's pretty crazy.
That's an insane stat.
That's legendary. And it's a good battle between Christopher Mullins and Jake Handlevick right now for 5th place. We got
Jake got a little high there. Let Chris get underneath him.
We're coming
Once
to the
Chris
white
gets
flag.
in front of you, he's hard to pass.
Absolutely. White flag. 1 lap to go. I don't think anybody has anything for Alan Dice in this B main, so we're going to look back at 3rd place. And Alan Dice will get the win in the B main, followed by Max Cost, Cameron Albertson, Trevor Gill, Jake Handlevick, Christopher Mullins, Joey Kuba, and Cody Linscott.
That is not how I thought that finished, but I mean, hey, I thought for sure that Chris had him on the bottom.
All right. It is nighttime here at Lanier National Speedway.
Alrighty, everybody. Track is much, much cooler than what it was before. You're going to have a lot more grip out there. It's only 77 degrees. Again, you get one fast repair, unlimited sets of tires. Just be smart. One wreck is not going to kill your night. So just be patient. You'll get your laps back if you go a lap down.
What's up, Flashbang?
Oh, not much.
You here to commentate?
I'm here to open up and commentate, yes. My race finished early.
Oh.
So that was a pretty quick one.
It was supposed to be 140 laps, and they decided on 75 because Valley wasn't there. So
I opened up my Discord stream for y'all in case you need a second view. I don't know how delayed my YouTube stream is. All right, so I missed the starting lineup there. It's Thomas Coonan, Roger Soussier, Nolan Hodson, Michael Danks, Dallas Sullivan, Cody Atkins, Alan Dice, Rodney Roberts, Max Koss, Trevor Gill, Cameron Albertson, Christopher Mullins, Jake Handlevick, Cody Linscott, Joey Kuba, and Michael Peterson. Why is Michael Peterson in the back?
Nah, Michael's actually starting second.
Yeah, my whole grid over here is messed up.
I think because Michael took off a little bit before Thomas did whenever you started reading. So I think it screwed some stuff up.
Yeah, well, I think what you see on the screen there, on the left side of the screen is correct. Thomas Coonan, Michael Peterson, Nolan Hodgson,
yep.
Roger Soussier, Dallas Sullivan, Michael Danks, Cody Atkins, Rodney Roberts, Alan Dice, Max Koss, Cameron Albertson, Trevor Gill, Jake Handlevick, Christopher Mullins, Joey Kuba, Cody Linscott, and we are green here at Lanier National Speedway for the A main.
3 wide right now for fourth. Roger on the outside. Squeezed up into the wall. Getting dicey back here.
Absolutely. So right now we got a lot of side-by-side battles. We got 16 cars on the track. There's a lot to watch. Right now Thomas Coonan is on the point. He's got Michael Peterson a half a second behind him. Right now we're watching this battle between Michael Danks and Cameron Albertson, as well as Roger Soussier, who just takes a bumper to the end to Michael Danks. We got a big crash on the back stretch. We are going to watch that back.
I think that one's going to be a pretty easy one there to tell, but...
So we're watching this one back. Roger just takes the bumper to him. That's 100% his fault. I mean, there's not even a question about that one. We're going to watch it back one more time. Pause. And we're going to watch it from a different angle. Go far chase. Actually, we're going to go here.
I will say, not that it justifies the action there, but that 691 did stuff Roger into the wall on the first couple of laps. That's why they're both back so far. So
Yeah.
I can't say that I blame them, but if you're gonna move them, you can't wreck them.
Yeah. Retaliation's still retaliation. We just watched that from Roger Saucier's cockpit view. Obviously, did not give him any break. So we're gonna watch it one more time.
One of those things where here in PRA you are allowed to move your competitor up off their line to get around them, especially because it's short track racing and it can be hard to pass. But in Roger's case, you want to square that hit up a little bit and slide him up a lane, not hit him in the corner, because you're gonna spin him every time.
Oh, he just didn't even give him a break. 1 lap to green. So let's go back to live on this. We are green flag racing. Thomas Coonan leads them off to the green again. Going into turn number 1. Got Thomas in the lead. We got Michael Peterson second. Nolan Hodson in third. Side by side with Cody Atkins in fourth. Kind of shades of last week. This time around we got Dallas Sullivan in the mix. He was not here last week.
We'll say it was nice to see Max get in there, get that damage fix, and come back out without being a lap down. He's a decent bit behind the pack, but he's still in the lead lap. So we get another caution here. He's right back in this thing.
It's telling me he's 2 laps down.
I do not see 2 laps down.
Interesting.
Maybe he is. Maybe mine's messed up.
That's weird.
Oh, nope, he is 2 laps down. Yep, mine's messed up. Never mind. Everything I just said, forget about it. My iRace control shows that he's on the lead lap.
Yeah. My iRacing TV tells it's not. It's weird. Anyway, we're watching this battle for second place between Nolan Hodson and Michael Peterson. They have not left that position this whole stint so far, and it's allowed Thomas to extend an entire straightaway of a lead away from him. Now we're watching this battle between Alan Dice and Dallas Sullivan. These are real-life friends, so they're going to give each other a lot of respect, as well as Cody Atkins. The 3 of them, along with Zachary Smith, who is Momesh, are going to be hosting our Monza MX-5 Cup later this year. You're doing dirt domination.
Nope, me and Kubinator. Joey Kuba there, and is he in 13th right now?
Yeah, the 93. Let's get him some TV time. There's Joey Kuba. We're watching Thomas Coonan. He's just sailing it, man. He's gone right now. He might burn those tires and allow Nolan to catch up.
Oh, we got another wreck.
I missed it.
We also got Rena in the chat rooting for Jake.
Let's
Roger, you scared me for a moment.
let's go back and see what happened there.
I was trying to get up high. I saw you coming.
We're gonna watch.
Wasn't that I could do. I got drilled in the rear on that one.
Let's see what happened here with Rodney. Yeah, pretty much what he just said is what happened. The 8 got right into him. That would be the 8's fault. It is the car behind's responsibility to not run into their competitor, just like we did with Jake earlier, and Roger after that. Basically the same thing. Got in the bumper, spun him out. We're going to watch it from another view, and we're going to
say not that it really matters too much, but it looked like Rodney slowed up a little bit off the corner. not enough that that Cody didn't have time to react to it. I'm not sure if he maybe broke a little loose there coming off, or
Yeah, he hit the
he was
apron a
trying
little
to.
bit.
Yeah.
Rodney did hit the apron, but I mean, Cody was right up on his bumper already, and so we're gonna watch it one more time from a rear chase and go here. Yeah, I mean, boom, takes him out. So yeah, that's one fault. Everybody gets a freebie. He is new to this series, so
For those keeping track at home, we do have one fault on the 37, one on the 83, and one on the 8 so far.
I think
It's such a better entry.
yeah.
Yeah, he had a run from hell.
Green flag. Here we go. Thomas Coonan's leading them, and now he's got Nolan Hodson right to his right, directly to his right. So now all that time he had extended his lead, burning those tires up. Now he's got a.
Oh, Michael gets turned.
Oh man, I missed it a little bit on the live. All right, let's go see what happened there.
Just not clear.
Let's watch that. Jake is up against the wall, and the 692 just cuts him off. That is his own fault.
The benefit of being the guy on the outside there is you can only go to the wall.
Yeah, he was
After that, it's on them.
He definitely had no more room. Jake Hanlovic there had no more room on the outside to move out. We're gonna watch that again, and we're gonna watch it from the far chase. I'm gonna close it up a little bit.
And give Rodney Roberts the wave around there.
So we're just watching. Jake is all the way up against the wall. He has nowhere else to go. And Michael, or yeah, that's Michael, ain't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he just chops him off. He gave Jake no room. He was alongside him. I mean, they were door to door. He can't expect Jake to just break it there. I mean, that's, yeah, totally on the 692. We're going to watch it one more time. And we're going to watch it from full speed. Bam. Yeah. Not Jake's fault.
I will say Jake did get a little bit lucky there how that 692 stayed against the wall. I've seen that a lot of the times where that car on the wall kicks the car on the inside back out into the middle of traffic, and that can end your night real quick.
Absolutely.
They're 1 to green again.
The good thing about these low-level series is spotters are a dime a dozen, and he should probably fire his.
Rodney got lucky he didn't get involved in that. That gave him that wave around.
Green flag.
Roger with an absolutely atrocious start there.
I didn't have it live, so I didn't see the green.
Yeah, Roger just, I don't know if he missed a shift or what, but he just did not go. Really messed up that outside line. That's a pretty common thing in this series this season is missed shifts or bad restarts all around.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you're the fastest guy in the lobby or the slowest guy in the lobby. It's probably happened to you at one point in time.
Well,
or affected you at one point in time.
Last week's race got decided by Thomas being a missed shift on a green flag restart and caused a big pile up and really kind of led to that last little stint of last 7 laps of the race that ended the way it did.
I wasn't complaining about the missed shift. I rather enjoyed that personally.
Oh yeah, you led the most laps of the race. Thomas would have.
Oh yeah.
But it's part of it, man. You can't miss the shifts.
These street stocks can be a little tricky to shift. I know Thomas uses a button clutch, and sometimes they don't like that. And Cody gets turned by Michael Danks. That didn't throw the caution on that one.
Oh,
there we go.
He almost backed up into Max Cost. That was almost bad for Max Cost there.
692 started in last, Michael Penderson, and he's now in 12th. Now 10th.
So let's see what happened here.
Not happy.
We're gonna watch it in slow motion. Yeah, that's
Yeah, the 691 just turns him.
Yep, he's into him in a very sensitive part of the track. Coming out of the turn, you're already sideways as it is. You get bumped right there, yeah, you're done. So the 691 spins him. Let's watch that.
Just be careful, guys, when you're backing back up onto the racetrack there. That almost got ugly there, but yeah, just be careful.
Yep, he's on his left rear corner panel coming out
Yeah,
of the turn.
my spotter didn't even stay there.
Yeah, 691's at fault on that
Yeah,
one.
I was actually just getting ready to throw the caution on that one, just from where he was sitting at. It probably should have been a caution, but iRacing being iRacing.
Yeah, that is 691 fault. So, some of them are pitting, I guess for repairs. It looks like the running order right now is Thomas Coonan in first, Cody Atkins second, Nolan Hodgson, sorry. Fourth is Alan Dice, fifth Cameron Albertson, sixth Dallas Sullivan, seventh Trevor Gill, 8th, Jake Handelvik. 9th, Roger Saucier. I'll get his name right. 10th, Joey Kuba. 11th, Christopher Mullins. 12th, Michael Peterson. I guess Christopher's falling back. I guess he got an in-line penalty because he's dropping back.
It told me to pass the pace car. Now I got a black flag for it.
I'm just going to
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to do it.
Green flag. We got a 3 wide going into turn number 1 almost there, but the 693 backed out of it. That's Nolan Hodgson. We got Cody Atkins on the right of Thomas Coonan, still struck with people's real names. So far this track has provided a lot of 2-car incidents.
There's a lot of grip in this track right now, and people aren't used to it. Even practice on, we didn't have a ton of grip. I mean, we're a tenth faster right now than what the fastest time was early in practice. So people, this is a different challenge for them, especially being able, like Cody Adkins there, running that outside line and keeping up with Thomas.
Yep, this is the first time Thomas has had any challenge all night. Most of the... Oh, man, there's 2 cars that got into each other.
We saved it.
That hurt Nolan a whole lot there. He might be a little aggravated after that.
Good save there, everybody.
I would watch for a very aggressive driver after that.
Yep.
If I'm any of those guys right there, Jake, Trevor Gill, Dallas, all of them, I'd be watching out for Nolan Hodgson after that. It might be a little bit red. But we got a battle here for second between Alan Dice and Cody Atkins. Alan's going to pull off a little bit. We do have a side-by-side battle between Dallas Sullivan and Cameron Albertson. Cameron's doing pretty good tonight.
Yeah, Cameron's running real good, sitting there in fourth. I was actually just thinking back, I was talking to Thomas before this race, and he was having some trouble in practice. He wasn't feeling real comfortable here, so I don't know that I look for Cody Atkins to be behind him long. I think Cody's going to make a move here and get past them.
Oh, Cody sideways.
Oh, as soon as I said that, that commentator's curse strikes again immediately. Immediately.
Trevor Gill just tried to make it 3 wide going into turn number 1 there. He's going to try to do it again here going into turn number 3, but he backs off.
Yeah, I think he just got a little loose there. That's why it looked like he was diving down. I think Trevor's a little smarter than that. That move was never going to work.
I just caught it out of the corner of my eye. I was like, oh my God, he's really going to try to go 3 wide. And right now, since Cody Atkins,
the Cameron's around.
Turn number 4. And that's not going to be a caution, is it?
Nope, it's not.
He's stuck.
I'll throw it, yeah.
Yep, he's stuck in traffic. As we have stated in our rules, that if there's a reason that it is dangerous to the other
there
drivers,
wasn't a safe way for Cameron to rejoin there. That's why we threw the caution.
Yep, he was stuck on the wall. So he spun on his own. We saw that one live, but we're going to watch it back anyway.
Quite a few takers on pit road here.
He barely nudges the inside wall there, so he took a little bit of damage. Let's watch it from this point of view. He gunned it. I think he gunned it a little bit coming off of turn 4. And in these street stocks, they don't have a lot of horsepower, so once you start that lazy spin, there's really not any way you can stop it.
It's just going to go where it wants to go there, unfortunately. And he did try and get it spun back around, but he got hooked on that barrel there, and it just turned him back into the wall.
Yep.
And,
unfortunate for him. We were just talking about how good he's doing. We've had so many commentators' curses.
Max Cost there was our lucky dog, so I don't know if that puts him back on a lead lap or not.
He currently is 3 laps down, so it's going to give him 1 lap.
Oh, I guess he pitted. Oh, he was involved in another wreck after that, or another slow up. He pit again. That's right.
And yeah, so and that's unfortunate for Cameron.
I just want you all to know that if you have troubles tonight, it's because Phoenix and I have talked about you. Every single person we've talked about has had some kind of mistake immediately after. So apologies, but hey, Thomas, you're up, bud.
Quiet.
Alright, we're getting ready to go green here. That's hilarious. Green flag. Thomas Coonan on the point.
Make him think about it a little bit, you know?
Absolutely. We got Nolan back up here in the background after that little bit of contact that was made earlier.
Cody gets a real strong run on that restart from the outside. Cody Atkins, that is. And he's going to give Thomas a challenge, especially if he can keep people from being right beside him.
Dude, Cody Atkins has been second place in so many races this season and has had something happen to him every single time. He's had just as much bad luck as Tommy Coonan has.
Yep, I was just about to say that the 2 people that deserve it the most are running 1-2 right now. And there's Alan Dyson third. That was my pick for the night. So we'll see which one of them, since we've all said their name, which one makes a mistake now.
That 692 has fed the 83 a bumper every corner for the last 5 laps. Trying to push it 3 wide.
He is 3 wide now. Yeah. He's taking it to the inside 3 wide. And Roger is the one who pulls out of it.
Oh, smart there for Roger.
He just spun it sideways a little bit. Roger knows that if he gets another fault here, he's got an EOL penalty coming his way. All eyes are on Roger Saucier right now. Saucier? I don't really know. I even had to explain it to him.
See the guys that have pit are at least a decent bit faster than the guys that have not so far. The tires are starting to wear away on your cars that have been out front the entire time. So Thomas, Cody, Alan. Oh, they saved it off the corner. That was pretty good there, but Cody Adkins and Alan Dice got together a little bit, hurt them a little bit on time, but not a lot.
We got Cody, Lynn Scott on the inside on the apron. He moved down and out of the way. He's 2 laps down, so that was respectful. Oh, we got a loose one. Trevor Gill.
Oh, Trevor just blew up.
He's stopped on the track. That's unfortunate.
That was a strong racer there that was some bad luck. We've seen that happen to Thomas too. You get into the back of somebody once or twice and it doesn't really seem like there's much damage on the car or anything like that, but if it's got enough to damage that radiator, it'll cook the motor real quick. Especially when you're running in behind somebody. If you're out front like Thomas is, you get a couple of extra laps, but it's probably going to grenade itself eventually.
Oh, yeah. If you just watch the live stream, I just did it from his cockpit and it just absolutely exploded. Well, that's going to make an interesting end to this race with 6 laps to go.
Cameron Albertson, our lucky dog here.
6 to 5 laps to go. So we're almost going to have, what, 3 laps to go when it goes green again? It's probably not going to be 2 more laps.
I don't think so.
Because we still have someone on a pit.
Roger's coming out right now.
He made it out.
Where are we at? Let them get caught back up here. Oh, they're 2x2s. It should be 1 to green this time, I think.
It hasn't set it in iRacing control.
63, you gotta go.
They're still trying to get sorted out. So there it is.
There we go. 1 to green.
So it's going to be 2 laps to go when we go green.
Green, white, checker.
And so it'll be a natural green-white checker. So that means we'll have 2 more opportunities for a green-white checker at the end of this.
Isn't it going to be 3 to go?
It's going to be 2 to go at the green. Green
Oh,
flag.
yeah, nope. Stream's a lap behind.
You made me click to see what lap. This is going to get interesting because now it's going to be all she wrote right here, final lap. The 2 guys with
Cody's
the
giving him the
worst luck
bumper.
are in 1 and 2. Who's going to make
Oh,
it?
they're wrecking each other. Ugh.
It is going to be Thomas Coonan for his first victory in the Asphalt Assault Series. Cody Atkins second, Alan Dice third, Nolan Hodgson's fourth, Michael Davis
Wow,
fifth,
trying to keep black.
Michael Peterson sixth, Jake Handlovic seventh,
I got
Dallas
hit,
Sullivan
dude.
eighth, Roger
I
Saucier
think we were all just
ninth,
trying to slow down.
Rodney Roberts 10th, Christopher Mullins in 11th, Cameron Albertson comes home in 12th after his good run. It's unfortunate for him. Joey Kuba 13th, Cody Linscott 14th, Max Koss 15th. That did not let me read all that. Trevor Gill 16th, and the last 2 did not actually race.
I'm going to bring our winner down here. We'll get his thoughts on his first win.
All right.
Nope, I moved him to the wrong channel. Hang on, let me move him to the right. I got it. Hang on. I clicked the wrong one.
Technical difficulties.
There we go. Now he's in our
There
channel.
we go.
What up?
Hello, and congratulations on your first Asphalt Assault victory.
It's been a long road to get this victory, man. A very long road.
Any comments on the race tonight?
Well, I kind of changed my strategy that I normally do, or changed some habits for this race because clearly my previous races they weren't doing anything, and I've been having a lot of bad luck lately. So I was like, all right, so I'm gonna switch it all around. I didn't see any Fords last week, so I'm gonna drive a Ford this week, and then I'm gonna change the way. I'm gonna shift the cars, and it turns out the Ford and I just were a match made in heaven tonight. So big thanks to the guys at Ford.
Cody Johnson, you got anything to say?
No. You were the only one that didn't seem to be affected by the commentator's curse tonight. I'm going to be honest with you.
He even tried.
I thought Cody Atkins was going to give you a pretty good run for your money, and he did there, but he made a couple of mistakes on that last lap. But it was a good finish. I'm happy for you. Happy you got your first one. But any of the top three there deserve to get that win tonight. But good job, Thomas.
Thank you.
Any shout-outs you want to have before we... Oh, wait. Did he leave?
That was flashbang.
Okay. I thought he left. Sorry. Any shout-outs you want to have before we... somebody else join us?
Shout out Simpulse. I make the deliveries for the Simpulse, but I gotta shout out my buddy who helps me with the Simpulse designs and stuff like that. I gotta thank and shout out to JFR for being able to be there and also be there with me and have great teammates over there on that team. Sadly, Corey Lyles wasn't here tonight. He would have whooped my butt tonight if he was here. But anyway, great guys over there, and I also like to thank you guys here at PRA for putting up a good show here. So
we appreciate you joining us, and we appreciate you hosting the Simpulse Truck Series. So, and that's coming this Friday. So, you want to tell everybody about that?
Well, the Simpulse Legacy Truck Series is going to be all about the legacy trucks. We just typically a lot of times you see the Simpulse truck, or not the Simpulse trucks, but the legacy trucks at a variety of the tracks like Legacy Phoenix, Legacy Daytona. But in the Simpulse Legacy Truck Series, we will race multiple different tracks other than the pre-designated ones by iRacing, such as coming up this week here at Friday. We're racing the Richmond track with the Legacy Truck Series, and we have fixed it up for that. And from what I can see, the track and the setup is going to be really nice. We race a variety of other tracks like USA, as well as we got Gateway in the playoffs. And well, we hoped for it to be a really nice race and really good stuff. Along with that, we also got FTN, David FTN broadcasting those races, so he's been doing a great job, and we'll have him for the whole season. So, and hopefully we can have him for future seasons. So,
absolutely.
There you go. There's Legacy Truck Series.
Thanks, man. Congratulations on your first victory. You
Thank
just kind of solidified your points lead for the final race of the season, so congrats on that too.
Thank you.
And now we're going to pull Cody Atkins in here. I'm going to move you up.
I already did it.
Agro 94, if you want to pull him down here.
Yep.
Hey, Cody Atkins, how's it going?
Hello.
So, what are your thoughts on that race there, finishing second? You finally had some decent luck.
Another second place finish to hang on the board.
That's what I said to Cody Johnson in the booth while we were racing. I was just like, man, he's been second so many times, and so many times there's also been bad luck that's hit like the final lap of the race. But you made it through it this time.
Yeah, it had to keep the car on the bottom, get a good restart on the outside, get down.
You were really making that outside work. I was saying that in the booth. It was fun watching you on the restart there. I'll be honest with you. I was pulling for you over Thomas. Just I wanted to keep the laughs alive that he hadn't gotten a win yet. But what more did you need tonight to get it done?
probably a don't give a crap attitude would have helped.
Put the bumper to him.
Yeah, but I don't.
I
I don't
noticed
like
that's not how you
doing that
race.
as much as. No, it's not. I don't like doing that stuff a lot.
Well, you got any shout outs you want to give while you're live on PRA?
Shout out to the boys, Dallas, Allen, and Zach, for another good race for the team. Shout out to the BTDY boys. About it.
All right, man. I did shout out your all's series that's coming up, the MX5 Cup, later this year. So, you got anything to say about that?
I'd like to see the Daytona Road Course on there so we can run around that free line.
That would be cool in the Mazdas.
Would be. I think that would be a good warm-up race.
Well, congratulations on another second place. Maybe next week will be your gold.
Hopefully. One more chance.
All right, man. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. Yep, see y'all.
All right, we're going to get third place in here. Alan Dice, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
We are doing good. That was one heck of a race there at the end. I knew that it was going to be with 2 laps to go when the green flag flew. How's it feel to get a third place on your week back?
Yeah, it was a good time, man. A lot of fun. Once that track, I don't know, it might have been a lot of fun with the track nice and slick like it was in the heat races. I don't know. But it was a good time.
Below, you got anything to say?
You were my pick to win tonight.
Oh, damn.
I picked you. Yeah, I picked you in Heat 1. I thought you're consistent when you're here. You're fast, and I mean you're a good hard racer there. I thought that maybe with those two battling at the end, you might be able to sneak by. But you know, we talked to Cody, and he didn't really want to move Thomas out of the way there. But it was a good showing.
I know when he cleared me, I told him, I said, "Hey, Cody, go get him." I was hoping he'd give him a little bump there. He didn't do it though. I was hoping for it.
Yeah, man, that was some good, clean racing. I mean, for once, I think this is the first race of the season that we didn't have a last lap crash.
Yeah, that was a good time, man. This league keeps getting better and better. So, really like what you guys are putting on here.
We appreciate it. You got anybody you want to shout out to? We're
Yeah,
live on
thanks.
PRA Network.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks to you guys for putting on the broadcast. And I definitely want to give a shout out to my wife. Today's her birthday, so happy birthday. Thanks for letting me
Awesome.
race. I gotta go
Happy
spend time with her
birthday.
now.
Yeah, go spend time with your wife.
All right, Kathy, I'm coming.
So we'll look for you to try to win it next week. It'll be the final race of the season, and looks like Thomas, Cody, and Corey kind of have a good point lead right now.
Yeah, with me missing a week, definitely gonna drop back some there. But can't wait for the next seasons, I guess, to start up. We got the dirt thing, we got late models, we got Miatas. This could be a good time.
Yeah, and trucks on Friday.
Trucks, yeah. I don't know if I'll do the Friday thing. Fridays are rough, but I think
understand.
3 nights of racing for me is probably plenty.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I don't race at all. it's plenty for me.
Jump into one of them, man.
Yeah, I wish I could. Well, we
All right,
appreciate you
you
joining
guys.
us. Yep,
Have a good one.
you too. All right, below, Cody Johnson, you got any final words for tonight's broadcast before we end it? It's, I think, the first time that we've not had a huge bunch of drama at the end that we've had to take care of.
Yeah, I'm excited to go back up into Race Comms 1 here with everybody else and talk through everything. It was a good night overall. I mean, it was a really good race. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of kicking myself for not racing in it, but I mean, yeah, it was fun to watch and fun to officiate that. They made it pretty easy on me, so yeah. I look forward to Concord next week. That track's a ton of fun. It's really tricky. It's going to take a driver to win that one, so I look forward to that one.
Absolutely, and we could end up with another last lap big crash and have a freak first-time winner like we did at the last event. Hey, it's Rum Runner. What's up, dude?
No, just checking in. I wanted to watch your live stream, but I can't watch it here.
It's in the YouTube. You're live on PRA Network. You got anybody you want to shout out to while you're here with us?
Just promote the IndyCar League coming up if anybody's watching. IndyCar coming in September.
Absolutely. We're going to do the Delara DW12.
Yes, sir.
You're working on the schedule for that series right now. So if anybody's watching on YouTube right now and you're an IndyCar fan, well, you got a free car in the Delara D12, so DW12, so you don't have to purchase an extra car or anything like that, and you can jump right in and do some IndyCar racing.
Appreciate the promo. I'm gonna hop out of here and go watch back the stream.
Absolutely.
And before you leave, since you are going to watch it back, I will take the time to apologize now, because anytime we said your name, you were cursed. So sorry about that.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, it's like, hey, there's Rodney Roberts and he spins.
Yeah, it happens.
Hey, good race, man.
All right, guys, take care.
You too. All right, man.
I guess before we officially sign off, since everybody else plugged their series, I'll plug mine.
Go ahead.
We have the Dirt Domination series starting. Our first official recruitment race will be June 27th, so next Thursday night. Anybody watching's interested in joining that, discord.gg/PRA. Go ahead, join in. We're taking all. It's a rookie series. It's going to be the legend cars. Not something you see a lot of people running, which is kind of why I picked that one. A little bit different, try to drum up some interest there. But yeah, that starts the recruitment for that June 27th. We'll have one the following week on a TBA date, probably going to be Monday, since the series will be over. And then our official season starts July 11th with the Risky Business 50 right back here at Lanier on the dirt.
Awesome. Yeah, if anybody doesn't know about us, we're Prodigy Racing Association. We have multiple racing leagues in multiple different games. iRacing in our 2003 WreckFest, Gran Turismo 7, Assetto Corsa Competizione. We've got plans on doing something in BeamNG if they ever get any kind of actual quality of life racing UI. And just so many more. We got the PRA Arcade where everybody hangs out and plays different games, RPGs, shooter games, Valheim, the finals. There's plenty of other games that we play here in PRA. And we're just one big happy family. And just like any family, some people fight. Not everybody gets along. So, but it's about how you take care of it and how you handle it. And you try to, get along with who you can't get along with. Because everybody's here to have fun.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
So, yep, discord.gg/PRA. I am your host, Phoenix, Justin May, and I'm with my buddy Below Average. You got any final words?
Oh, no, I think we're good to sign off there. Thanks, everybody, for watching that joined in. I know I saw quite a few people on the live stream watching, so thank you all for tuning in, but we'll catch you next week.
Yep, see you next week.